Tuesday, 25th of August 2020, edi 2 hours efia from 7 and share jumede kese asem ya doma no nkro pepepe na yedi akogu na fo se na enhihye ne AC ko Ghana gudie mu immortal kwameja kwa champion lady production team no kobi the scavenger kan bi na fe so Grace Mensa ogri enso ewa ha Bernard Padibuchi right Rafael Menyo ana fe kwa kutwum ana fe so kwa Jackson Pola Komadama wo mo na tachi abo ma na nwumre so yedi sports na jumede kese ne tmejaw na wo hu se na nema AC ko Ghana gudie mu midin the Enoch Kwesi Walanyo Wallace agudie catch bakope the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the Regina Wallace and mesin kunya ekon kwanten kodi sanche sunkwe 8 jaw obetia send me WhatsApp comment no e dey about 0244483290 0244483290 and then in the package in common dose e be coronavirus COVID-19 e be bon komo kakra update ne be jaw eno panwa e be sane opanyin kese bako e wo Ghana football mu so atwen komo na afia hwe hawa coronavirus etia afeti o nema omo ya ombeti dia keteli situation no na abo football asaba biu eno nkomo kakra eho nyame adoma SPORTSNITE leagues eno se bedoma suko nkomo bi wan kan so kra da nyame adoma ne mebo san nkomo nneda emo se na nema AC ko kacha busuafo ne na fofo se wala senya transfer wode eye adwumadi afense eye SPORTSNITE April na o se na nema AC ko by way of update e ka COVID-19 dia na se 23,952,804 ana etia to fa awia wiase afana ina devs won kwa 820,047 owa apiem no recovery so hwen kofo mo tuansa tom e oyade mu a na 60,472,316 kofo a wo ho atimi atom eno no maka kire de bia mexa simu ka kire se ampa ukọ United States of America the superpowers of the world wo mo anane ye ka COVID-19 am na dastropa Brazil at the second na fe so India the third Russia the fourth South Africa at the fifth Peru at the sixth Mexico the seventh Colombia at the eighth Spain at the ninth Chile at the 10th Iran at the 11th Argentina the 12th UK the 13th Saudi Arabia the 14th Bangladesh at the 15th Nafi Pakistan at the 16th Turkey at the 17th Italy at the 18th Nafi France at the 19th na Germany at the 20th position the first 20 on the coronavirus log no and as a table no and I made a home to Sanson at Senjao who's in a Yama ACL ko Shisha and also a top firm or Yadibonia about 2 years for Nano but Chanosman Sagana at the 52nd position we are self at the 52nd position on my independence 6th of March 1957 no yeah that 52nd position our log and so fast COVID-19 is concerned me more COVID-19 komo kakra dia hye ne so confirmed cases of Ghana near 43,717 and after recoveries in conform one top no 41,842 and don't share a universal set case na Ghana a subset no we ni wom ho na after obema now new cases near 1,604 na after so kwa no obemu a na is deaths nkwa 270 and no so ATNSPM active cases no and 1,604 new cases near 95 deaths won kwa 270 ladies and gentlemen Mr. wa ura baby aronsa afa nsuo na afi semina aronsa so atinase no betia sa boma ne metia kwede mawo enten fansa kekanim human distance so empathy yekasa yema yenipa ba ko ken hono wonu so enkwana chika kra wakasanim wo bibia trafi ne hwe trafi na fi so ya didiye de aduane a vitamins wo mja esichire ene eye aduane a eye nchene atwamu na afi so kwa no nutrients bia nim no jadi sa de aduane na jadi aduane e betia saboa emo apomodon sam etia sakwe Greater Accra kwa no the seat of government 21,727 and yawo and Ashanti region 10,776 na afi Western region 2,947 Eastern region 2,255 Central region 1,851 Wono East region was 749 Volta region was 656 West North region 604 na afi Northern region 497 Afro region 496 na afi Bono region 480 Upper East region 282 Oti region 229 na afi so kwan Upper West region 88 Savannah region 62 na afi North East region enso 18 yade no enye bayira bewadwo Ghana akwa gusu etra na egusu etre ne nkwabatem Jumedia, Yegusu Edidia catering no Ghana Hano. But my mom come news around the world. In fact, and then news say Abanti Bakwa Otumi Kapa, we are Fenena, the fastest man on earth, Usain Bolt, Odwanich or tested positive coronavirus. Now, days after his 34th birthday, Usain Bolt to Nikra, where 34 years, the 34th birthday, no, a dear Chino, and almost tested Usain Bolt, Omusampa, Sabranti, COVID-19, no sweat, the retired worldwide air sprinter na face 8 times Olympic gold medalist we really say Uhema or self isolation ofie and a video post here on social media na nika the world's fastest man Usain Bolt is in quarantine at his home in a Jamaican after testing positive for COVID-19 days after celebrating his 34th birthday party with other sports air stars and essential some creating sa to join to meet me today says our party kese no ye no asie na Usain Bolt onya yade na na se wanya so kofan hiu obi ntimi nche country's health minister Dr. Christopher Tufton and the essential some creating sa ba se wa confirm say Asempa Bolt etmenya coronavirus yarebi he has been formally notified of the test results and after Jamaica observer report no and so the san komo kese etia sa ba Bolt condition raising questions over England and the Manchester City football Raheem Sterling, who attended a party with the former air sprinter in Jamaica on Friday. Into Usain Bolt, yet is when I didn't know, and Kaisa Raheem Sterling, almost co party former air sprinter, no, one air brandy could Germany and Yasam Keto and Anufiada, Beshe and was so as so companion some Ketokra, and I was saying Bolt and Raheem Sterling. Woman to coin Taman for Susa, Sena Usain Bolt and COVID-19, the best Raheem Sterling, so as a channel in the ancient and Tempass near her, between I Abase and Payade one now. However, now Tuesday a confirm was Sterling and so attend a negative results after say or undergo test no Jamaica until Raheem Sterling e ko pio mo Jamaica no say testing no no dey or negative nya dey ade be atian saka na otimi sampa Raheem Sterling immune system no more than pa he can now be named in the England squad for the next month's Nations League fixtures and also ebetian san to join Raheem Sterling ne hu so nsa brobe e osena komo ekonim new virus cases decline in the US of A and after person so accredited marks no say and also a quick sample number of Americans newly diagnosed with the coronavirus is falling. A development expert credits at least partly to increase wearing of masks, even as the outbreak continues to claim nearly thousands of lives in the United States of America each day. About 43,000 new cases have been reported daily over the past 2 weeks across the country. Down 21% since early August, according to the data compiled by Johns Hopkins University and the science on Queen Abidjan. Now, whilst the US of A, India, Brazil still have the highest number of new cases in the world, no, the trend down is encouraging. Into the virus is blamed for more than 5.7 million confirmed infections and then about 178,000 deaths in the United States of America. Worldwide, the death toll is put at more than 810,000 with about 23.7 million cases. Over the past 2 weeks, state officials have reported an average of 695 deaths a day from COVID-19, down from 8,051 a day in early August. The percentage of this testing positive for the disease has also declined over the past 2 weeks from 7.3% to 6.1%, but the outcome that comes as the total number of tests administered has fallen from its August peak of more than 820,000 daily, leveling off in recent weeks at about 690,000 a day. We coronavirus and common latest UK COVID-19 figures and I made the age away. Another 1,184 confirmed coronavirus cases have been reported in the UK, according to government data. That's up to about 853 new cases and taken to the total past 329,000 based on figures recorded by Johns Hopkins University, which is tracking the pandemic. Into Johns Hopkins University, there one more the pandemic, one more air tracking. Another 16 people are also reported to have died after testing positive for the coronavirus within the previous 28 days, compared with the 4 deaths announced on Monday. More than 41,500 people have died in the UK after testing positive for this disease, based on government figures. Fourth test case used by thousands in area Sweden. Fourth test case into Roma. There's a test case maybe a 40. Now you use over 1,000 use by thousands. Oh, Sweden for sure. So Sweden Health Agency this at least 3,700 people have received a false positive coronavirus results after using 40 test kits into Timisampa. Your testium say kits na the testium 40 and into Timisampa. Many people say 3,700 and esusu say omanya bi say nya no kits na nye and ye de test sankrofo no we rosem kese pa even Sweden crampo etwen sato mo Sweden Public Health Agency and de sankomo kese etwen sato dwa 2 lab tested the swabs that gave the wrong results and the follow up test no had identified the problem into we enen koma Sweden crowd tim sampa bro for mo fide bebre no omo edit a wrong test case and a testing crofo tim sanwen ne sentie se ye fie ni ewo third world countries nim. I have continually called on government to respond to the latest health advice, and my team are speaking with officials in Scotland to ensure we have the most up-to-date advice ahead of our schools returning. We in Koma and also APM Sweden for Kachi. Baba Wales Oman also review into face masks in schools hours after Scotland for a taking action. The developments heap further pressure on Boris Johnson to change the guidance of face covering in English air schools. The Welsh government is to review whether children should wear face covering in schools after Scottish people were told to put on masks in corridors. We didn't come abaso. Now do any chima health minister and the any worth in the sankumo kesiaba a scientific advisory group consider the current guidance for schools in Wales no which are due to return next week no and on this sankumo ejao me patcho no further coronavirus in Wales. We didn't come and also 18 PM where health officials also asaka say there have been no more reported deaths of people who tested positive coronavirus, keeping the total death to at 1,593. The total number of COVID-19 cases in the country has increased by 28, bringing the revised confirmed cases to 17,774. Inti amanieno efi abruchiri ebano yana ensheda enyenika kra. There are a lot of 10 there are at least 10 countries in COVID-19 has kept which makes them seem the luckiest place on earth. Yo nkoma kuma kuba sedu COVID-19 du ono se botraum nti enyadia womo de umunya asai ade bia omu asetem me pacho. These islands did what no other countries managed to keep the coronavirus wholly out of their borders. Into winning countries we across the globe there are only 10 United Nations member countries with no record of COVID-19 cases. Into all Pacific Ocean islands Uroma they are Palu and Afenso Micronesia and afe Nura and afe the Marshall Islands and afe the Kiribati almost omunya adenibie the Solomon Islands and afe so the Tuvalu almost enyabie Samoa fonyabie and afe so Vanuatu almost enyabie Tonga Corona Fence Tonga no almost enyabie and the New York Post no a report to sankomo whilst the rest of the world fight this coronavirus no these assorted islands no and afe so areas no omu boast to the honor of successfully managing says to keep the novel coronavirus at bay. To make Jayadene crowd Moshe Sukra. Mayor of England and so the Komora crowd are looking at the face masks in schools. No students need to be back in school and resume their learning in a safe environment. When in Koma Urani D and Mr. Khan or the Etuja now face the World Health Organization advises children over 12 years say women share a face air covering where they can't socially distance themselves no and as more countries are introducing them in schools, corridors, and then communal areas, no, it's important that lessons are learned. We enen kuma omo ediaba. Memo African update kakra. South Africa COVID-19. How the lockdown has affected the health of the poor in South Africa. COVID-19 pandemic, has wreaked substantial damage on human lives and the economy in South Africa. But the impact of the measures used to combat the pandemic, such as lockdowns, have not been even. The pandemic has likely worsened the income inequalities that characterize the country's economy. Vulnerable populations such as low-income earners in informal and then precarious employment have been most affected by job losses and then the resulting income loss. Moreover, while COVID-19 has affected every facet of people's life, it is essentially a healthy problem. We have seen Mexico so a health problem. The loss of the jobs and incomes is likely to result in reduced reduced ability to access healthcare, and also a nutritious diet. This is 10 will negatively impact on people's health. Intinie abanono ewosena niema esieko ewo South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, wonderful people out there who are listening to Asempa 94.7 FM, your favorite show, Sports Night no, Mr. da COVID-19 no, real intimate so we do dwumadie bia na wetia sabo ho ban she face mask ne say kama wo bibia trafie no hwe enso trafie no betia sabo ma ne metia kwe na fedidie waduane die mu enye de a wetia ron sasa de nkra na yade no eguso tata. COVID-19 tidbits no is brought to you by Petrosol, clean fuel in full quantity. And this answer some question sabro Petrosol wo etachiri pa chanu so bi o ma me say ukomu a na life soap semnai and also the etachiri pa. Your life matters to us. Stay alive. One of the very preventive measures is personal hygiene in this COVID-19 times. Wash your hands regularly for at least 20 seconds with soap under running water. Soap that can save your life. Use it. This is brought to you by Alive Soap. And yedi update nada COVID-19 18 when you catch a bush phone and for say nyabre and Betway Casino and Eden Shasho Kuja. A can Betway Casino dia. This brings you so more entertainment with Betway Casino. From online slots no your favorite table games no between sako you experience hours of endless fun on Betway Casino. Get started wati visit www.betway.com.gh na tap on the casino tap no na face to choose from more than 120 exciting casino games. Ubetine choose the amount you want to waga na for what tap on the spin icon no. Remember you must be over 18 years and son also the waje sa chacha to emu. Chacha net where the bruta and I've always told you that chacha is better than sakawa and sakawa krano hwese Mexico so na say would rituals but chacha de ukwa na unya na right no no utwa ne befu a and I didn't befu bet you na bet your way we can bet with there for the love of the game regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana and on the bet we twensa ba so bet bia ni wiase agi bet we wo mo na eboa emaniama etian kwi de man agbeve edemona soap ni mona cream na ba for effective cleaning of the body odor say ade bi tete honam carbon and ha wadwen a won setimi ka agbeve mona cream ni mona soap be twensa bo odwo semna no na wo stra cream no ebo ma redie no etimi edie nakanaka elukun natural na fe bo ma mi nsu timi fu kama ede agbeve fever ba fighting onset and outset of malaria bo modern da sa agbeve fever se be twensa ka bi and afi ede agbeve tonic any agbeve balm and etia ba tonic no enso for menstrual cloth but tin wadwen moja ne timi na ne ya won setimi ka agbeve tonic beboa and afi so kwan agbeve it take care of the body na afi so ohwema boss pompa kese ball ne nketwa nyina sisi yade etete woni dislocation wadwen na won setimi ka agbeve ba mi bia faster so ye ka agbeve heba hospital dia where is fie no you think heba no now o think of agbeve don't say heba say agbeve ubetia friend 0246 595256 0246 595256 na oni agbeve heba hospital for pay for yen twetwen komo yen wese na niam esi ekoma yen se bre kra owura nunyamfo baako ewa man so a watwen ya che be che kakra esan se ne ma ene na afie hwe ne ebe ya ebetia boma Ghana gudie so etia tumpon papa ene be kasai former vice president of the Ghana Football Association and afie oguso penya ono so etai Accra Great Olympics ho na afie so kwa hwese ne Mexico so papa very wonderful gentleman me sure say another gentleman interview and e be sane papa ya have enanwumre on dwumadi a woni eba bedinu owura Fred Papu yemwadwo eba sports night so bibia bokode chama menton kakra o
eja we say o colleague kakra say live proud to promotion everybody there enokre mi ko live kakra medase so medase next time so the package so na me saka ne tem ese me saka beforehand okay e ka de da wa e chenchen pro intimi sure say akoy kadada Uncle Fred Papu mpacho bia kama de oh nyanga do be fine very fine
okay na nimam to say football Olympics more
Olympics go just say football no stay here it's acquire the nation kakra yeah is slow but Olympics was also
okay COVID-19 affected fraternity no
extensively not just the fraternity but even from the breakdown the statistics are now for the two years what you say COVID-19 impact no all over nothing I feel no pandemic no the epidemic of a global proportion, and that means all over. In the aspect will be not just Ghana and our football fraternity. It's unfortunate.
Meaning say football for a try through all avenues. Say baby, made football back, but government play a very important and a very crucial role in getting football back. Basically, Sabri ban no government and lefty on football. Over said the India.
Oh, I say. So sure, I think I didn't know a process. Until from the time I started here, literally certain key parts of the nation were locked down physically. So obvious to me moving, so total restrictions on movement. And then after that, I had easy restrictions so kaka. What you say on penning and panfono or more. They are going at things strategically and systematically, from one step to the other. In fact, at the appropriate time, where the captains of the campaign, those leading the campaign to control and contain the virus, once they deem appropriate, I believe they would duly ease the restrictions on football in a form that will make it still exciting but safe for the players, the supporters, or the fans, the general public, and the Ghanaians as a whole. You see, it's my prayer. I'm sure that's the prayer of everyone. And then there will be a listing of the ban or restrictions.
Okay. Over the football for argument to the government, enough. Say bananka abaya be a credit.
I may not chance to listen to or read the argument of what they are called government. What I keep hearing agitations and expressions of we say. Starting ball. But many I won't say it start that they are not. I don't know. I'm not saying it's not there. But if it is there, I've not seen it. A very difficult for me to say sufficient and not sufficient. But the important thing is me believe is irrespective of whether the documents are called or not, documents we are called, once the team of experts advising the presidency, we are convinced the timing is right to resume our game now. I'm sure they'll do it.
Government keep mute on football. Does it justify amount for being someone who can say as a be a bano, the need shedder and jebo?
Let me say, one was it? Sometime this week and this past week, at time I'm paying court up by the Western region. I think it made a pronouncement on football, and that's exactly what I said. At the right time, he's doing it systematically, and that also feeling the pain of football not being played. And I think to say the government it doesn't think of football. No, I believe it's a bit of an I said maybe you come out of something out of pain, but because there was an easing of the restriction for some of the national teams just recently, under 17, under 20, boys and girls and I believe we just have to be patient. Painful, but then we just have to be patient. And then whilst being patient, I also think, we are making it clear about what we are also doing or we plan to do or how we intend going about things. If the restriction is lifted, we need to say, yes, with them protocols and ever follow to protect the players and the fans. I'm sure, if it hasn't been done, we have to do it. And if it's been done, we should do it more forcefully so that people will know, yes, we are getting ourselves ready for a safe return of the game.
Sir, where's in a situation is the answer which na unionima, we have football administrators and I'm here football for one more. How do you understand, say, a buying shishod yaba say very soon, football bebano? More satisfied, say very soon. Now, soon, what you say, what is in the soon as it here?
Very soon, they are relative. Depending on ourselves, any panel or canoe, and any power team. mean, soon, no matter no say 2 weeks time and not 3 weeks time, but they are no kind of, or no, I thought soon, no say 2 months or whatever, 4 months. But the important thing is that I think we can also be holding ourselves ready. When the game is returned, no. Yes, I see we are lifting restriction now. Under what conditions? How is the game going to be played? And I'm sure these are some of the things at a preliminary level, no, at this stage, no. DG task force, no. I don't know whether it's been done already. It may indicate that June. Yes, it has been done fine. But I know there's a medical committee of the FA. They've been in some form of engagement and discussion with the COVID team. Into these things, I'm sure they should disseminate it already. They should start disseminating to the clubs. No more at the appropriate time, no. There will be an easing of the restriction. Now, if they say, yeah, easier. Say, and I expect it to so that psychological, the clubs will know, and then they will start preparing. What in can say? Yes, you look at it, or China about say, okay, yeah, easy restriction, by the Mumbo behind closed doors, Montesti players, with corporation marks. This no, there will be no fans, or this number of fans will go. There are whatever. I don't think say on the bar say if the restriction has been is no ball. Whatever the case, is not going to be like it used to be before. So let's get a semblance of how it's going to be, and then maybe we start preparing in our own small way. Never to not prepare. Will not reach. If we can look, we can go back to the government to support in which we are now busy now. But I think the discussion should be more vigorous than what is going on.
Okay, the discussion becoming more vigorous. On the message say almost a argument. So and every political parties no omuguso and nam airborne 20 other day oba registration kwa be na sentema am for the no so kwa sign case. Ora we justify say as a football nke say be dada na.
So comparative, you know, they me feel it's always a good point. Say who say review of papa say okay, me yan say anything they go school. No, see for na coach I say now I say na say me make sure about the man. You know, those are aggressive postures that it doesn't help in any discourse. We are looking at our own the way we want it to be. We can make our case without making any comparison. It doesn't help. Say whether sorry for more organization. It's different from football. You get my point. They don't go to church in government church. We play at government stadium, parks and all those. The conditions are different. Let's not look at that. We can make our case without those kind of comparisons. What in America now? Political parties, they have their own independence in one way or the other. When they are going for rallies, they don't go and get money from the government. You get me? Okay. Let them do theirs too. But let's argue our case. Let's find a way of making the government know that we are also getting ourselves ready. At a time when they indicate that they are ready to ease the restrictions now. Let's not boy on board. England need other associations, South Africa, I know they kept on presenting Germany. I'm presenting very strong cases from government before they were allowed to start their games, and they managed to finish their season. I think we should lift the discourse a certain level higher.
The political parties no so omo rally ni nkonia bana omo kwaji scan fanfia ban ho. Does it mean that football testing ni nkonia ba and I feel so quite the resumption of football quite be depending more about no and also quite betting accounting and yenti still are no restrictions ni easy no on football no.
It's a possibility. Well, and also that it's a possibility because the ban say you better testing this anima. Let's look at our clubs and be very already quite more overburdened. Stuck account with your players. I am so it's football. with the protocols more resume football or more the year. Say how many clubs never tonight without actually going bankrupt if they haven't gone already. You get my point. And the factors are different. It's a very challenging, a big challenge. But then there's no challenge beyond human beings. Let me sure say they apply one seriously. Transnational, Georgia, discussing that. You can put a proposal, a strong one, across to government and other institutions to help or support the safe return of football.
Okay, if you just tune in, the highest still Asempa 94.7 FM Sports Night ni Jumedia de bro medin the Enoch Kwesi Walanyo Wallace agudi catch back up and Anipa online also no a very perfect gentleman. So we know what dia betia kan your PBA, but one of the finest gentlemen in Ghana football, very affable. So we know dia a friend Fred Papu or a former vice president of the Ghana Football Association or no and ebese komo no churches and nema AC course in the state of football in COVID-19 nema betia ya na boa e ma bibia tiansa course ne papa ehwehwe komo Uncle Fred ne mesa hwebio ne senya me adoma on the 1st September Congress betiansa baso by nkata ya hu se ma share around no 1st September na Congress and 1st September na so cast verdict wo fero se kokupama vs Ghana Football Association 1st September na so ye bie borders no e okroma also there we diplomat into nim sena nema ACL ko 1st September nema be si o enti date me fine ma wo.
Oh, nobody knows the future.
Okay.
Anyway, between and then we don't know whether will be around or what form it will take. We'll meet 1st September.
Okay.
A very interesting day.
Let me share activities of 1st September na nka mo de kwanim kakra nka for say mo
Day one.
1st September activities ye bie borders no na cast verdict so ye expect na no na expect cast verdict wo ha no unim se na manfo we fidgeting with your phone every passing second bia no mo hwe na ye the Congress data akwahye wa so that no mo be crack mo brains kakra in doing certain amendments me sure say the future of Ghana football ebegina so e wo hanom my argument be say 7 December wonderful day Ghana bakosemu ye to aba okroma sa 7 December no obi ansi ho kwan se o mame aka nchine gu a obetia funu ano on that day but you can just imagine say funu ano we ne sa day na obehwe ni pebeba was na nema AC course the date 1st September no ohunu se kama wo hu.
Oh, now because yeah the date be call activity be call enim kakra yeah.
Aye.
But the executive committee, that decision wasn't part of it.
Okay.
But the question I want to ask, said I don't remember so well. But the fixing of the date, say 1st September for Congress, when was that done?
Send the Enchebia.
We are sure.
I saw originally now 27th of August, and I come here some more.
Oh, okay, I think so.
Nti say virtual friends saying Congress 19 ambassador na members agitate say nyame adoma on be say omo appearance no and say this date we it fin sabai na me hwe date no na me example no say 7 December a wonderful date in the lives of Ghanaians ye to abasada no nti o ma me betia wu eyi no betia dia 7 December but you can just imagine the turnout of the funeral no Saturday no so we the way ye share Saturday na sa na 1st September ya kan wasem Congress date no verdict verdict na yes na no eba na ma na ye kra ehun ye course okroma sa date na so mampanyin ebie borders no kofo a abeche okroma no beko omo nso a afi kroma nso ye beba ye nso ye bese ye kwa kakra nso ye nso ye befa kwan ho akọ nti menim say
but that question there are two sides to the question. The first place executive committee and about 60 days for Congress. The GD say almost taking so many things into consideration before they fix the date. There's an argument, like you are saying, say excitement cause that it generate it may maybe distract congressmen and the rest. That's one argument. Another side of the argument is that it will also be on the 1st September, as CAS has been doing over the past 3 or 4 occasions, they may not come out with a verdict. And if that happens, meanwhile you have shifted your Congress to, let's say, 8 and 9 September, and they even decide to release it on that 9 for 8, you should say, what will you do? It's a bit difficult making such a decision, as it were. Ideally, but I think maybe if we could have shifted it to any other day apart from sex, but I don't know the factors which 20. But there again, Congress is Congress. There we have the documents, we have the representatives, and it's football. The fact issue, it also has to do with football. Life must go on. The verdict, if the verdict will come, I'm sure by 9 o'clock, starting the Congress will start whichever way it goes, people would have to multitask and move on. I don't see it as much of a problem. Ideally, if it wasn't coinciding, I'm fine. But if it's coincided, I'm sure we can live around it.
Okay. Congress also need modalities in fine because in the absence of the president, or as former vice president, you sure when your opportunity to preside over Congress paying, I was in a name easier course,
a number of them.
Yes, very good. Until experience only modalities, only processes, procedure, mufaso amodiye Congress, say issue ba kwa bano, audited account of the Ghana Football Association. Sang komono, you sure say what's in the more. Saying, say ba na say muntuma dwumna mko Congress ne sa later no na ma reconcile mu books no.
Yeah. So audited accounts, I mean, say department to share the agenda of Congress as enshrined in our statutes and the people, and we say for an ordinary Congress, that's the time that is going to be held on the 1st of September. Audited accounts should be presented and discussed by congressmen. And I don't know, once again, I don't know why we decided to go to Congress without the audited accounts. I remember in our time, most of the time, we tried to get the audited accounts ready for going to Congress. But maybe, I'm sure, there may be some other factors that made it compelling for them to overlook that one or shelve it to another date. So that maybe it's going to be discussed at an extraordinary Congress. I do not know. But ideally, I believe the audited accounts should have been on the agenda.
Again, then I was sending procedures, amendments. Na minim say recent input aba ABI. Some of us enya aware na say amendments bi amoye from hano. Ye literally nim say Congress the highest decision making body. Say na FIFA ni ba bia sitie ewe omaba kwase mu no. But as the amendments we are most amendments we can kind the FIFA for approval. No so ye dey
is a wedding because kind of a bit legal. Wedding almost see they are coffee for approval and for almost steady before. There are two different things. But before you answer, unless you know the answer, but otherwise, I know say in the statutes and the regulations, there are some provisions. FIFA normal, we can't do anything about those ones. And I don't know, say the amendments target some of those ones for change. If that is the case, I'm sure say maybe the FA might think they would have to consult or bring this up to the attention of FIFA before. But if there is none of those ones are say unless for the purpose of this argument or this discussion, you have to entrench. If there is none affecting any of this, then I would not really see the reason why it has to go to FIFA. But even if it's going to FIFA, I don't think there is for approval. Because FIFA recognizes approval of amendments and things like that should be from our Congress. But the aspect of no-go clauses, and maybe that if it's gone, maybe that could be the reason, but I don't know the full reason why.
Okay. Now, me sorry, say football babaka. Football for nada, my ready say babaka, my ready.
Football for
because make away because out of the 18 clubs omo Premier League na say omo elite division nim no emu tupe say as good ne Legon City omo na enya ne tie say omo ye test de ama omo mranti sia kind of mom no all the other clubs and half of the clubs real meeting kaso then individually na say ma prepare for the for say biema football beating and course winter mehwe say bia na ma prepare obscurely yenya where we are ready.
I think as football clubs that are in existence, they should be ready for the resumption of league at any time. Who you see testing as a parameter there meaning we are doing, because a test done today may not be relevant in 3 or 4 weeks time. They say about the starting league around that time. If you're using tests as an indicator again, the issue is correct. But the bottom line is the resumption of the league will create difficulties for everything, almost everything, because we also mobilize quite a lot of things, money, training arrangements, this COVID protocols or whatever you have to do and things like that. But then the clubs, they are resilient in a way. But we'll still go ahead and do it. And the readiness here, I will not say clubs are not ready for the resumption of the league. But then, of course, with a bit of difficulty, if the announcement comes, everybody will be happy and deepening and strengthening its mobilization drive.
Okay. Let's say, ready there, I say the moments they might ready, but Ebia, Yeni Huni, and
I think so. Actually, because I don't think there's any club sitting there because you're ready into your mountain with your train class. You're ready, and I don't think so.
Okay, financially,
that's the basic. At the end of the day, we'll cover it's money, whether paying salary, whether paying for, whether buying face masks, whether camping, whether arranging transport with social distancing to matches, whatever it is, camping, accommodation, feeding, the Jans Castle.
Okay. Uncle Fred Papu, finally, you know, catch Ghana for why test me on
COVID, you know.
Aye.
Or COVID, that's a batch. For much, what's your quarantine?
As you say, wait and Yavi, I know your party can aye.
But the thing is that naturally one advice people drop your mugat. And I think it's very, very important and serious. You take it protocols very serious. The first one, the minimum being common, the first or no in the account, the first thing you have to do is to maintain a social distance. Who maintain it, then you have your mask on. If you cannot maintain, still keep your mask on. But as much as possible, if you say going into crowded areas and getting close to people, for quite some time now, I've been very careful about it. Where you can afford to excuse yourself, please excuse yourself and stay safe. We all need each other.
Okay, now I say your Jumedi be friend said 10/10. 10/10 on ACK say you be Anna and Kofua or my yard in their field of endeavors during the week. Our air sports. Now, I'm say first edition of 10/10 by on club administrators Okuma. Sebenyado, Omobo team soka, Sabo and Central for Soka account. And the second edition, you were privileged. The second edition, you were privileged to be part of the second edition. I'm on now top second edition. People were wondering, big crashes as maybe Samano, the closeness with you in Tinukano, no crown at temper with machine, but the business chess and pa credible. So now that's true. I was 10/10 one. That's why I dear pa. Oh, you media with you sports. Okay,
really? I see that Sunday and no program.
I know about Sunday and no power. Say, you the cost Sunday we are.
Oh, okay. So, sorry.
I was 10/10. And your last three people who did not do well into the near shame home by asking them to sleep already, so. But 10/10, go for a yard, dear pa. The red club administrators, first badge and by. And second badge, and by second badge, no, now that top on 10/10. Now Sunday,
really? Thank you very much.
Okay.
Protocol you are saying now.
I say friends same say papa assembly e ka papa na any am ntiu ba e ka bonne dey am tin tem so
Hey Wally.
Oh chairman.
Anyway, thank you very much. But we are all growing into the beginner say once me corner we are please you are all welcome to correct me and then so that we move together as
me patro mate nti ka bi che 10 over 10 tiefo e why
I am say me do my sister say I'm more recognizing the efforts and then report my faults and things like that they still believe say more country administrators are more contribute to football. They put me that high up there. I thank them all and I promise as much as possible I promise to do things the same way or even better. But once they say no, my doors and my phone and my ears are open to everyone. If there's something you need to suggest to me or contribute to me or whatever it is, everybody is welcome at any time into my life.
Fred Papu Edase, you are such an amazing, brilliant man. Thank you very much for sharing your time with us on radio.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All the best.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. It's Fred Papu, former vice president of the Ghana Football Association, and I oten and can for the papa on fine yeshi. I was sending my ACA course in the Casano, was characterized by a lot of English. There's a bofu, and a pano can see a penty, and money and one show said in Comono, a muda how Biasano, and Mobia 8 I still at Asempa 94.7 FM, so and I was soon so Tino, a patro Betway Casino, and I be one dance. You can Betway Casino, dear, bringing much more entertainment with the Betway Casino from online air slots to your favorite table games. You experience hours of endless fun. Nija twatwa so sa niewie nija eniewie asen kwa eniewie sa pepe na sani jetie. To get started episode mujima ba cho www.betway.com.gh na tap on the casino tap no. Now, if you choose from more than 120 exciting casino games, you choose the amount you want to waga. Now, if you tap on the spin icon, patrol, when you feeling what you found, chacha the painful network, na ka Betway for the love of the game. Na Betway and you be annual semachi and co betis and abet yes or so beshi. Bet you are a brutant to bet in so far Jenica Cratron. We are regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana and our Omodes Abet in Saba. I can't believe once a match that say, dear, we been your if you dear, say I'm not kabi party, or catch beach and a became natural, but ya dear bonipa and na uni a bibia becanity, agbeve, heba, or the one each hour with him sampa, Dr. Wahab, more measure come, and I feel so on any new measure bomb and Yamati and Sanku uncle, maybe I will be a fantastic evening and come out, agbeve, or more ya dear papa hospital bakwa, almost Eddie Moakotene or Jumedia. Womo edi ebwa ema niama etia kwe di ama no agbeve omo ya de pa nti Joseph Ahaji omo nyina wa agbeve ho omo na company no omo dia nti Joseph Ahaji fantastic evening en koma ba bia wo bia wuti sena niama ACL koso yes every catch them young refereeing policy officially launch Ghana Football Association from paying for the launch Sanchez conference say catch them young for referees in Kuma policy aimed at unlocking the potentials of young talented referees across the country. But a very interesting policy. The Catch Them Young policy is designed to identify, educate and train young talents between the age of 13 to 16 to officiate juvenile matches within the region. There's a juvenile matches in Kwano Bidi. Yankuni could be some wasemi. Na papa friend said Joseph Wellington. Ewo Amanso. Na Yenene Kasakaka. Eresa Nema Eziako. Joseph Wellington Wajo.
Oh, WALLACE, so.
Bibia come at ye.
Adum.
Who play role? Catch them young referees policy one.
Oh, well, Mama Kai, me former time. Yes. We play a very big role.
Okay.
In the formation of this young talent issue. Yeah.
Okay. Nti we dey if na consider say be nya do nantwie ni su na ekwase so ne nam de nya kwase nam.
Wallace, who just had your money?
I say, Bia, na obi janchanga so, refia na as a chain, no, and on Konyaba, but I feel you pass a baby who I'll bet in the album money meeting a quantity as a project, or my chum ben on an ameboa.
Oh, yes,
It's a make us an entry 7 yado. Nisune quasi soon in Namdi. Enye kwasi anam amafo we pa akotwo ba na amafo age ni podua no ni koto dwene na so na onyi ni se na ntwe ni ewe ni sa no e uze Ghana aso de I very difficult but still ano e betia sa to so mo ne metia kwe project we anase kire pa ne sen.
Oh yeah, program a free FIFA ankasa and a buy em say start here na the former FA no the more Asempa, oh, you call all over the regions, and you call recruit those boys. BBR, they were asked to officiate only with the juvenile matches. And to be over here, Greater Accra Central, not Greater Accra were 2 teams, A and B. Kumasi were 2 teams, A and B. Other regions were 1. Now, you start here. But now, it was very exciting. Referees no ball modeling because now we monitor on fine but then I'm sure say during the do baby no na I'm say skasem kakrebi the sponsorship ni na FS kakaka one no na mo de Daniel Manunti I don't know ba abrupt end of it and na e bia ya jaya no but sika wo mpa aka I'm sure say ka e be continue akonenim since say but me did say here after Nankasa are launching a new program, say the say, almost come back to me. I am an Abba Nimpa.
Okay, and see, ref is best send your him. Some bets me and really was and she says so.
Oh, I am sure, say, it will be about 40 or 50 referees to start with. Now, I say, recruit ones you need to respect them yearly. Uka say ne uka kopa young otuna and over 15 years to maybe 17 years 20 years boys now don't want start here the next time uka for bioma na number cancel same but I say when we push you on off on do baby on do 20 21 22 there no na wasa arukutu biem from 17 biem sa but we no yellow sa do baby on how do I put it? You cannot control it. One day, so Bisamia, Mekase, I'm to be here the first 50 referees. I'm on 1 year into no more sound recruit to be. I know now then those are recruit first. Now I'm monitor, I'm polish one. I'm yet yes, sir. I'm do baby, who say yes. Because that way the media over referee.
Referee attractive sir I bet 50 at a star because referee ukodia near chuni sibirimu ukodia no be to tell the camera near the nkontomponi na braba tomoso that attractive say parents bet me jai omukro for families and the friends bet me encouraging for say could you referee na mo 50 at start of this project mu.
Oh unim minim boys are tama me ya no mo papa kra frame me to look at the progress of the children. What they make channel. Sometimes even when who call boss school say Burger Secondary School. Boys now you recruit one from that place, you know. Headmaster quite me friend. Don't be say na ni mo frano econo. Ni nyama. So there are so many encouraging situations that parents to me friend. What they make in the bano what he saying. Obet me aya na on to me yet. Now we who now my catcher and say, oh, they are very good. Man be Takwa Gold Mines, Atkinson. Everything up to now, friend me. Say they are just in Bano essence on him the cost. I'm still on to the boat. Now program so bar. A bit me a friend on Wabe Satua program also because me Alasko the referee manager says you cry Obisami the program I made start here and to me didn't man on email and a honor. I continue with those guys on to one training. Let's go to on to one training. You see these boys are recruiting one from 2016, 2017. No, even over the 20, even over the 21. So they are also under young talent. And if you say on bet you ever.
Then a motivating referees here still almost say a chimo sibrimu at the camera setemu na almost still on some referees. Is it because Niamo Motete say we club officials any clubs send a quite fast one your sort referees now to know and it's kind of super full into where motivation to your bomb crowd among mine.
A hobby beer a one niche say football now say European referee be the match and also the here. So the oil in your money, sometimes it looks attractive. Oh, and Jessica, I want to be like this guy. I want to be like Howard Webb. I want to be like this one. Yes, sir. And in Vienna, you can reach far. Drink Sikahu. Drink Sibrim. Every Juma, there are events a cost harm. One day, it is so referee. We bet me to make an athlete. Obi andi ni referee obetumi akopra football obetumi akopra referee betumi akopra ni manema nti so Wallace mejiri say no dey said it tun ten sa abro ni manema this time so MTF so adi niam to akwam na ehwe say security in effect no very effective one dey mention nti so udin say oh me ba you say abro nipa ni manema nti me manu nkodi referee na. No, it's a mistake. And no, a man nipa konenim bebre.
Okay. The area motivating factor no skakesi pa wanya referee mu ye be sesen just say name kola no e de o mani to so e no so betia bo am so etia ba referee mu.
Me personally.
Aye.
Oh. Sika me nya wo referee mu no. It's about matches amidi internationally. Maybe World Cup qualifier. Make what could it's about 5 days na media times $500, $2,500. Make me anya.
Hey.
Oh, they make no. Yes. So FIFA to $500. What they make no of $500. And times 5. We could do 5 days times 5. Oh, they make no. So it's in connection with FIFA organized matches.
Okay.
Yes. And my assistant referee $350 a day.
Hey.
And you so unya says kana. It's okay.
I know come clubs need no mom kwane mai.
Oh, there be no dey unye ho. I know dey unye ho kra, unye ho. There be.
Oh, okay.
There be.
Okay. It's
and no so kwada ko just $3,500 ah. Ten just kita. And so what do you think about other things? Oh, they make sense. So who ni mendia person do anima. You don't think about the obiba man when I said the obi man. Who ba be do match? You do match ya. Who call baby? On the make sense. O mo a usika beba. People be send you usika na bro. No one you usika $3,500. To bet me anya. On the make sense $2,500 bet me anya. So call baby ko na so when you fly to Accra. Amo count shame. Obet me ko do 7 days. Oh, I come to the African travels, no. Sometimes rare thing. Obet me ko ka baby ko na umba. Then in FIFA count. Oh, so I don't know the scabum would do some persona. Scabum debris.
I bet take you long as an obia fisa juvenile officiating age him at the near Chilemu or elite referee.
23 years and not 24 years for assistant referee. And not 25 years for referee. So we are 25 years. You can be a referee for FIFA. And at 23 years, you can be a referee for assistant. You can be an assistant referee for FIFA. Until we are lucky. Now say you cut the eyes of the organizers now. And I say referee now. Obey me on your FIFA easily.
Ghana football for so many Benya or project with you.
Oh, for so many because you are training referees, no need training players, no ankasa. What they make no. Who train the juvenile referee? Who train the juvenile player? And to that captain, you know, it's not all about referee. It's players also can be. What they make no. Those times I started and young matches. No, not Michael Essien. On the ball understand be of advanced sports to them. Meaning to Kaya. Hey, me not be this much, you know.
Oh, okay.
Me know when you be do so. BBI started yet, but it got to some stage a coy. You know, a person revival now. I'm sorry, it's a very good thing. I say,
okay. Ti we dey e beja ho na emrepam no e be koso na watwe nko whilst this project is going on no na afia rehearsal na nyama esia ko
say give you more information on that.
Because me say retired referee Okwampa or America no so nkwala matches na wodi ntikaba na o se oba ahomegye mu no nkwala matches e bia class 3 4 ne class 2 4 na nka wo de church but ni na no wodi ofie sa but e be rehearsal na mabesi akọ but how kakra say basis abi ethics committee so frame asem ne ye enhwe say betia claim
Wallace eno na asem no eno asem no and I'm on trust here and I'm on trust here on be kasa asem no
but omo che amanfo dignity no mo di agro no omo che
I'm for dignity
because you need to clear your name what I say get the opportunity to clear your name.
It's important, very very important. Very very important.
Ya kom chebeta chi na afia hwese ne mebesi akọ
akom
so by set by 12 you know be the two afia break. That's my feel too much. I feel too much. It's with that saying I do my best akase bi wate already ehwe osoma ye wate the referee Joseph Wellington retired referee FIFA referee pano no the camera say ni din sa akwa but e de be oyi I say ubetimi ayemi ye ubetimi ayemi kama what's anyo no erade nyame me ni atete asere na me fa ni yi ma ye bibiri we cry ketwa bi enti no uko finance pa kwesi ho pa kwesi ni masema making pa kwesi o beautiful wife pa kwesi a chero just some funny nua ba kuma mate pa kwesi o corporate finance o a heavy guy pa very nice gentleman our ejuma company mu na fe George Mia also ye me kapo ba ko no so bi mu tafa otie na fe Mando e o Tesano Police Training School say I'm watching you pa I like your black top and cap and he rehearsed in Mexico so yen kwa man so papa me na me woni full name na wadi eye coaching what I say wadi coaching just say we're one of Ghana's most experienced coaches if not the most experienced when I say we're one of them I just call the highest level FIFA ne kafi na odima kotene pa you did the Samuel Francis Utiakenti nyameba ana yebone samane efe no bu abehwe madam bi actually ka chi sita say wa we nyameba ne be kasa no go chemwadwo
prof baja rejesu
bia bokode
prof na wa ma mi kiri wa mi de se de
obene den aka Ju2 why Ju2 baby a obi a Ju2 why ai na sentem ye se wa pomo don sam nya papa
oh bro me nyamia da roma
you see the ho ye
so ni ni pa de o ti wa o mi bia o ti mi yare kakra na nyamia da roma se de I'm back on usually me no ka say we back Africa America ya continue traffic mo bra
okay we dey there dey say o ho ato kama a je say oni e ba twenko oni e bon komo ne say wo contribution a wo be say on so de ba
pampa le wo ka mu say dem kan ye no na di tie mo program na e dey yi ntina na me say once I will do na e wo direct international technical you know yeah now directly we deal with it you know idea in many cases and say what did you abemo ono na me fa no say o me yes man my say me ne FIFA din ko ma yin sa program no under 15 no o Mr. Akotinya de chi emreso and ye say and yes I said yeah ye den ye omo beji sa under 15 no ye be ma reference so ayen kola ti me FIFA di hun komo eno se me koye hun seminar kra wo Morocco omo ye ayibi enti se during the seminar no me de me sa a presentation no my na omo ni je hun pa FIFA ko ni je hun omo ka say they want to be following us and to see what we will be doing FIFA my 2 years but unfortunately no yinya konya ede eye wayi apevise no ebi a chire no bi di ho komo na de e ba e se ni FIFA kata na FIFA kata so bo aye no obreye eniema bibri reference ho no niema over about 30 people It is only now this Wellington Kasa, and since I said, yeah, and only a Tifu, that was also count. I think Cote was also part of it. The current reference manager. It is not just a very good and FIFA so also hold their course in FIFA brain equipment, boots, footballs, almost I can't say very course account. Last minute, no one can tell them, so you bet you were very good two courses, instructors. It's a bit to say Wellington. On the summer, you would have to Cotinum or more careful in a caca wing, a tifonum. It is as I tell you, FIFA saying you home a year, not year by a day. Into only a mom, we ran a course of 5 days course my. They're selecting Colano from all over the region, with the Canada 10. And I said, Wellington Kayano, you have the 2 teams every Greater Accra, it is 2 every Atlantic region. Now, the year 3, I'm saying the 2 so every your friends and Brohafo. Because the areas we will now share and Colano, one more door, it is only a year, no. And all that, regions like one. I know I do more a buy. It is selecting 30 of the play of the referees in Colapa. So no big now you have to see more now it's just a apostle. It is a very, very successful. Yeah, they say Colana Unicra and suddenly they see on an Unicra about the division. I think Wellington back now. Very, very good referee. Yes, it is so on Muya, the boy, and the people program our year the better honor and they say, and can have a coach, you know. Let us say, I shall see at the 2 or more. Our home, let us say, almost the woman used to have a town. Now, if you almost hear man and let us say, I could you. Say, I can't be that kind, like 2 years ago. And unfortunately, it's a year, 1 year. It's about what kind of. A quiet between me and my FIFA. So I said, and Colana almost became no. Almost be able to say, almost dressing is different because FIFA can see almost come on. I think it is a wonderful program. Yes, one more assign at Poasso. And the bomb about say, at least it is very good. Yeah, bomb by say, and some go to Sumu to say, we to Sumu. Yes, young Colana. Ombenyanti here, or the bit media call money mama a free young a whole betty come. It is Wallace, a programmer may shall see the Wellington one, and Emma will meet I think it's a wonderful book.
Okay. Well, dear, you better say, Odessa, and Common Sabbatary, that's Sibiri. Okay. Nti Samuel Francis Otia Kintinyameba, formerly the 10th director of the Ghana Football Association, and our tenant can say, on also a project we Nabakosem, we catch them young, a policy officially launched for referee young talented referees. Tiunim referee dia, now the one Jim Sebe, a bit amount of Tia Beboa, and Mandachibiano, or Beboama, a good in a chance at Tumpon. The patrol in Sapa, we are seeing the open Saparia and Sebianiho. Sawa enyo fuinsa sebu anoma onum kan ase ho ana na ntwe bi jare na agu yemsrew sansa na manum bi da especially group ya adwuma na wonko ade bia wabu na no patututu de tuatua ni pa so amsrew hadwene pa enyo nko anya pesem kumnya num nko ansan fambe titin ko fosa emu pensan emu ehwam emu ede na ebetia boa ema eye o cent na manfo anti fuse no Boa views na near no numzano but to 10 views na as ancient views a bon can but I don't go bitters there the finest authentic bitters made from the finest selected roots and herbs but I did in hini hini any have a maya dear winya ne baby Africa a traditional herb prepared to perfection. I don't go bitters a drink of the people at the moment and of the moment but when you had a soul sabiti I don't go bitters a real bitters for real people. I don't go bitters Pacho, we are painful ma, we are Colanzuni moving with Chogri, say which Jacobi Monomo Cha, Momunchoma dear. Na ono so afa adwene kakra ton why yes o me oboni I don't go bitters and say the mufa more than that set me ke bitia boa ema niama etia tutu yede mo madama wo mo anatechi aboama ye de sports na dwumedi kesi tin se jaw enwe se yebekọ na Asante Mantem agudiem ensem keka Richard Smith Donko ewo ahoman so ene enko kasa na omo enkomo mfi Asante Mantem ye fe no property kra na nwumre nti efa mogu enfam enfa ma RSD Esam kikagana yesi ake ube anche Richard Smith Donko umrinie Richard miyenkwe
Prof
Richard Bibi aboko
all right Mr. Pass and them so the all pass
Asempa abekro be krami
all right yes as usual free aye kumase Asante Kotoko na aja ye dwuma ye hihia nsemi de nsem no so yegusu a ye hihia awo aye kumase Asante na ne amponsa be CEO adama aye kumase Asante no prof ye hwehwe mu kakra ene ye ntete kakra ye nya ade afri kumase Asante echirima Kotoko any MTN deal no it looks like nani amponsa enya happy seriously when you happy cry because so what Kotoko ne MTN do no mo sign it looks like there's a certain clause a woman actually say whenever be a Kotoko ebo season and as in the course of the season the BSC maybe a Kotoko entimian to also amobo obi no Ghana MTN person mo be ma Kotoko sika bia because of contract ni say Kotoko enye active as in so mo bobo a de bibia de be ma MTN as in manager o mo de be ma MTN our contract ni say eni say MTN tie sika bia edema yekuma sasa ko na no ana na ne amponsan a review that contract no so dey di contract we dey onye lawyer dey na so looks like as a name loopholes na woman na no dey do because a whole Kotoko na just wo bobo ansa na MTN na manisika dey em say e bibia ono mo kakra nti na ne amponsan na adwen say oni MTN fo bekọ akohia eni entity a yete oni MTN ebekọ akohia na omo ahwe say sa clause na ehemu no mbe yidi afiri ono ekoba ne say empu te say de nanse a COVID-19 ba ya na Kotoko emmobo mutifi ni nyina mu no MTN ebekọ so ama eye Kotoko sika na Kotoko nso no etimenya bi enso de abon ho bra nti entity a edi kan a yenya awukuma asasa no kono no na ne amponsa ani MTN ebechia concerning contract air clause eda eye Kotoko ene eye MTN nti no ene de efiro no mo enso eba na enra ansa me no mo kasa na me ka kire mo se aduana ade krata abrekuma asasa no ko se o ma branch e friend so Usman Ibrahim a okobo loan edema aikin fighter no anka Kotoko nyan no na anko no ma ayedoma miti aka mfama ayeduana staff because he name say ya Mohammed likely say den obi free ayedoma na ono so adjone aye as good ewo boase na yentete a yenya from Kumasi Sanoko echirima me pacho Karila enso so e de krata aba Karila almost de e krata aba say abrantie friend say Usman Ibrahim ono so nka Kotoko emfa no emma na nka omunso emfa ni eyejuma now yentete a from two letters a free ediana ene Karila abepie mu Kumasi Sanoko asoe no echirima Kotoko for ni few say be jai Usman Ibrahim pa mra kusi akan ediama ediana na ediana de abehye de ene onko Karila mum nti entity a ya teno kire say letter ni de free ediana ababat abrante no momfa no ma ediana omomfa Usman Ibrahim ammo da na mum Karila ene very likely say Kotoko be jai abrante Usman Ibrahim because yentity ni echirima Usman Ibrahim no enya dia amaso akunadu ne setup a odebebo for nyame ya adoma season no esan bounce back abrante na so won dan kan plans on sa nti eden ya obesan akolo nemum eduana pa de
enya de omde Osman Ibrahim ebe mom nemum Karila ena kotoko ayo madwen say omu beja branche no enso amano no so akwakusi akan dia momo. Now on Asamoah Gyan, Asamoah the baby jet Gyan Obakono no ono so jese obe piemu kumase dem say asema obie ka bie no Asamoah Gyan to Kotoko, Asamoah Gyan to Kotoko, Asamoah Gyan to Kotoko. Na prof de tie ni ya bawure mu Kotoko, ya yenhwehwemu kakra, ya titi bi nso, ya titi bebre. Na de tie ni say na ne amponsa ene eye nima do di nkomo. Phone so nkomo no mudi. Na nkomo no mudi ni na simple. Asamoah Gyan emeti akan emfama Kotoko. Now anima do respond our the ma aye na ne amponsa was very simple. Very, very simple. Aye answer no the man or say Kenya ye kasa ide Asamoah Gyan enya office kakra e dey free Europe and afi Asia. Nemum so umbetimi meet the demands of Asamoah Gyan dia ene ono anima do dia ene e dia branch no ubetimi afogo aye Europe and then Asia na wa join aye Kumasi Sanoko. Enti on abranche offense Asamoah Gyan so die no sana sisi akwakoye se kobane se Kotoko betimi meet the demands of Asamoah Gyan in the team dia and e bia abranche ne betimi consider na wabiti akan e de ama Kumasi Sanoko. But the answer animado e de ma na ne amponsa no yentie ni bi chirimu a nkombe pesen ka abranche no onko Europe na Asia nkobo kakra bi na nke bia Asamoah de bibia be na wie kwa na nke bia obehye register no enso asi akan e de ama ayekoto. But na ne amponsa still na no mbepesiu na omahwe say obenya Asamoah Gyan mo no so abesi akan e de ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Enti eno no de fi on mo enso e ba ya yentete ne nhwehwemu kakra ya ye di free Asante Mantemu agudie mu ensem na asgold nso kakra bi na fei yenhwe na yemfa mu ensi asgold nso so asemu asgold die prof die tie ni they say asgold Frank Boateng say o kai ne pa
teacher
omu goalkeeper Frank Boateng they say ono so ne contract no aba na wiye aka enye momu die contract ni ensi kura say abante na bono contract na wi aka be 8 months bi on contract ni so a o senka as good and no tenase na abante ni timi extend edema aye as good nenso no yenhwehwemu kakra ene entete a ya te from oboase echirima abante no wo yenkokwasa wo ma bona o fresh Frank Boateng o an yo so metika me ne me manager o aka kre bi ni adru lenkle o mbetena watena Frank Boateng wo ma na mpanifo na sori akọ ma bo abrante na wo de me ba untimi ma enti asgo de hwese nyame ya adoma e free eye o chena de kọ ne de kwan bia so o mehwe no mo ne abrante Frank Boateng atena se na so obesi akan de ama asgo da on kan kiro mo nsi akan bi mu so a on kan kiro mo no munya no e ma no nko. Then again Makajekum ono so the same situation MJ say as good bless ne dey say so din say a team no person mo punish wo mo say dey be yen obi ntimi nkire ono so the same thing hide and seek omo frɛ na o de meba sa ono so no besi ne ontimi extend the contract emfama as good. And these are the two players MCC say dey assign say Anabila no ne James Akamen kono yes o move fit no omo so minim so omo so person rebel against as good dia ene obi entimi enkyere na Latif Anabila di na prof asem bia makotene boase asem bia matene numere no ade na ehu prof ade na ehu na Latif Anabila di no ozo no say wa join Kotoko na wia ne sa aka say ebeyi na pi na ya cheso say de Latif Anabila obo de Makotoko na eno na as good penipa ba ko echirima Kotoko ne de onko nemum omo besere Kotoko say ka Kotoko nsan fa ne ma omo 6 months asem we de odwene ho a wonti ase o player oso pen we jano mo bia ba be fa wo so wo sa ba team no ho say team no fa ma 6 months ne fa no kobo ay Africa na wo de ne ba Africa wi a we jana ma na ba bo ay kotoko entity a yetiti from obuase no say Latifa na Bila yes omuji tum say ye den a branch na kase kotoko be unity e dia kire ni support say do e kotoko play and so no as good penny pa and I will say gumasum say ombesan abakotoko abesre say omomfa na Latifa na Bila emfa mo kakro mo mbesia na omobo kakra ma on after Africa no omubeja no na ono so abesi akan ade ama ayekotoko nti prof
Richard ukwenam se ukwenam se time kakra hodi anka me mo nkomo mienu bi a ewiese ne mo piem mo nkomo mienu bi na me mo miensa kra na Rich na sumia ne de o
ba sumia me de che ba
onim se yeze machine bia ni wa won eye dem sakatu te se be ma okofa ba dem na o suspect se ba no yare boni bi na afi so consensus se ba ne benyem na o hwe ne last condom machine bia ni ho eye dem sakatu sin sa machine no
prof
na madam Kofio ana one ne wife ho na se okita laptop odi oya adwuma o so weekend yi na oya adwuma laptop yi so na ne password ne say PENIS ne password no na se obo PENIS na odi ne date of birth so ya den account na ni refi no to find the laptop no password no and ja oboy PENIS and I say this I say this is too short sign up laptop no kan say nso na yete nchen o say kwa dey o laptop no say laptop this is how I suffer it is too short na ne mi tu mesrebo kra no say obetime hia ba fine girl pa we say the same time guys and so about so you waste trainer so dey no man stand exercise a peso ka kan guys no omo class no dey obo ugina o hia o ma otimi sampom gina na so we say the waste e kama o gita bright skin na mo hwe na de saba na kofia ono ajolofa ne den ne tabia heba me chepe intimi srew ya na why careful what inti we do we see what inti Richard
original
hey Richard overseer ake ube anje misraw kachira busuafo ne namfo se wala senya trans still your SPORTSNITE so na uko Facebook word so a nkomo kakra me be to susi a na ho se na nyama esia ko but Basa legend Rancha obelieve in bitterness because of the dirty politics any incompetence ekoso ewo omakache na okay kwani chiri ma hwesa ne ma esi ekoso na nkomo abane cheda nya nika Basa board of directors me no ka say mu hodu an emergency meeting a mo discuss Mercy situation sisi ya me no ka say na SPORTSNITE leagues meeting a confirm say omo receive facts from Mercy I say say meeting accept the clause which would help him terminate his contract na human SPORTSNITE leagues meeting a dia babio ne say club no say Mercy will until June 10th so between terminate any contract. You see the major case now in the hands of the legal service somewhere. Now say Mercy beko so better on restaurant nyama ABC ako we SPORTSNITE leagues in Kuma Abano.
Asempa leagues. Yes, you have been fine, Asim. Nancy Bruni will be our friend and say there is no smoke without fire.
SPORTSNITE leagues nko ba ko say da broche nko na SPORTSNITE leagues na na efa na abaga na ba ko na I ask for goalkeeper bi e friend Andre Onana na onana o provide electricity for the mother entire hometown no na okopie mo Cameroon team sampade a onana aye no se na Ghana players ni bibiri na se benya do manya sikadwetire gina Ghana konso nya sikadwetire no omo ya nke yi na soma dwe kruma na Andre onana wa finance electric grid provide power to ne maame be bia ne maame te the entire hometown ni na wasiesie o kama efre ho osie sam ono wasiesie o se kama na de ba ko saya onana ya enika pan so Cameroonian national team goalkeeper Andre onana will provide food na for some supply for orphanage in Yaoundé de bia o de said ani komom so monyi ni kwa na mwa emane mantie nko infa mom the SPORTSNITE leagues ebetia confirm say onana niama oye no wotim sampa eboa ema niama 8 atoto yi de ama nkofo a eti Yaoundé na afi bia ne ma mefiri no so no wa je electricity abawi na ema ne wotim sampa niama eguso ekoyi de mom SPORTSNITE leagues.
Asempa leagues.
Yes, dear Ben Fine Asem. Nancy Bruni will be our friend and say there is no smoke without fire.
Hey, come over qua SAD Tremo SPORTSNITE leagues no. Accountants B. Accountants B. Oh, club kesi bi ewo enya kra oh enya kra club kesi ne wo wo Asante Mantem oh club kesi pa Asante Mantem na club no o accountant o se obia oba obetia sesa obia but accountant ne de untimi sesa no wetin sesa obia but accountant ne wa ese more wetin bubu so but dimi to view aji se kakayo sa accountant no no adwuma ye na ehu pa nti se obi so wa back club kese na ewo Ashanti region nim na so ba be bubu ko ni ya na so ebe ma pa accountant no on vanessa nkan no obetene bobole bobo accountant wa ese more wetin e bubu so but untimi tu
Yes, dear Ben Fine Asem. Nancy Bruni will be our friend and say there is no smoke without fire.
Yami aduma SPORTSNITE leagues ebesan nkomo na Asempa accountant mesa be kan wasem bi wasa kyerɛw na ohun se na niema ebisi akɔ ɛwɔ hɔ nom timi Felix nsia na America ka no me fan kan messages no okay nti yɛhwɛ se na ne message ko so nti ai
If you do what you are menum and yama apenfo so for the do to a free 0561 200 333 and 0504 499 977.
We're drinking sports beer.
And don't go bitters. Edemufua.
Minta, is that you?
Hey Jennifer, you're looking so good. I like the bee for you.
What are you doing around here? Looking all tired and stressed out.
I'm still searching for a job, and it hasn't been easy.
Oh, Kojo, no need to worry yourself anymore. Let me introduce you to CV Holder.
CV Holder? Yes, CV Holder is an internet platform that provides an opportunity to job seekers and employers to connect and transact the business of employment and recruitment. Our overall objective is to create global visibility via the internet for job seekers and reduce the cost and time of recruitment for employers. Your privacy is absolutely important and guaranteed. Enjoy 24-hour customer service and the most innovative job website ever created. CVHolder.com. We connect job seekers and employers. Join CVHolder.com now. It's free. Thank you, Jennifer. You are a lifesaver. I'm logging on right away to register. But don't forget to send me some momo.
Bichabiana maniaje, bichabi intimaniaje rough. Minum be mama umeka, anya umeka ntima ye fine. I don't go for me go, ade fine. I don't go for me go, ade fine. Mama kona maniaje rough, ade fine. Yeni abani numero naye, bichabiana ye fine. Whenever you I don't go every day morning manum. I don't go for me go.
Sawunya efedu watwe amenum enyama apemfo so pododo to a free 0561 200 333 and 0504 499 977.
We're drinking sports beer.
And don't go bitters. Edemufua. Say dear. Adum FM. Adum TV and adumonline.com. Edini esi wo Ghana ni wiase afana babia. Etwa wo wabubuano. Emfa woni ne yawo yede de besi bia mane wo phone so. Ni hia sa obetro adum. Ade na wo de akọ 8787. Ye betu 15 pesos pe. Wodem say agudie wo nsem. Anigidie mu nsem. Edwadie. Chese news ben kura. Ye bibia sempro. Adum FM. Ye tough. Adum TV, ye what yo ye.
Bichabiana maniaje, bichabi intimaniaje rough. Minum be mama umeka, anya umeka ntima ye fine. I don't go for me go, ade fine. I don't go for me go, ade fine. Mama kona maniaje rough, ade fine. Yeni abani numero naye.
Sawunya efedu watwe amenum enyama apemfo so pododo to a free 0561 200 333 and 0504 499 977.
We're drinking sports beer.
And don't go bitters. Edemufua.
Minuanom Ghana for Bidin at the Sami Jenfi, National Communications Officer for the NDC. Abusian for Yemai Ghana essay, Enam, a Mamu Bonia, or Mampenia Kufuado in Pipia Bain, or Mabunu, Femian Sandy Fenya, a Tremi. Emras say a sanso to a baby, Iyo Mampeni, and in Penufua, or Mowen Swadihu, or Mokano Cre, Mobro Wanse, not on May, who do woman, no bit in Mabeto to Yemei, Amam Puntu, Numa, and Yo, Abama Ghana food. Nti yawo de bia o radio affiliate to Asempa 94.7 FM betimi ahwe on Facebook ni YouTube e wo Asempa FM page abra ye de dwumadi a yato ni din Minority Caucus ebrew na yamwo hu nokra aban edisie yen nokra e wo amamuo bone a ekoso sikadie basa abusua amamuo ene aban ne nhyehyɛ ye bone ye de ahokyera ba beto ye so na de hia pa so ne se ye ne wadi nkomo amwo hu Manpenyi John Dramani Mahama na niswadi hunu kakraka owoma oman Ghana se wo ba amanyuma bebu oba mampuntu abebu oba ma hoto aba no ye ne wadwendwen ho ye ne wadi
Asempa FM.
Why you must vote for the John and Jane tickets. Inti yawo da bia 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. See you on Minority Caucus.
Victory!
Charlie, I forget I go rent generator. Oh.
Bro, hold my ABC. I go sort you.
Kiddo, you be lifesaver.
Yes, sir!
More times, life will throw you problems, but there always could be someone who could show up for you. The true buddies. And nothing can be true friendship like enjoying an ABC Golden Lager beer together. ABC, Ghana's legendary golden beer. Now available nationwide. Drink responsibly. Not for sale to persons under 18. Not recommended for pregnant women. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Every day, thousands of men, women, and children all over Ghana need blood transfusion to live again. And you can do something to help.
Ebusiafo, me dine na nama McBrown. Eni say wonim obi ansa na ware na doye. Ubetumi atwe moja ede aja foforo nkwa. Empremienu anan prensa. Afemu bia abranso sanso bia emauso. Ebinum atwi won moja bro empredusia ediosun a ogusu atwi. Enti me hye won kran se wo so betumi atwi moja ede aboa ami agye afoforo nkwa. Ma yen nyina ya tena wiase o my Ghana mu asundue. Medase.
Contact the National Blood Service on 0277 501 010 for further inquiries. Safe blood saves lives.
WALLACE. Professor E.K. Wallace. Professor E.K. Wallace.
Okay, I still Asempa 94.7 FM SPORTSNITE Jumedia Ede Ejawi Obetia ba man so briefly na fi atwetwen komo kakra 0302216545 0302216546 bra man so komo atwetwen ha no na so do adwenche kakra beta chire wote se ne Uncle Fred Papu former Ghana Football Association Vice President atwetwen komo na o cheche se na ne City of Ghana gudie mu na oso betia ba na do adwenche kakra tua sa beta chire na fi hwese ne ma Asia call Jumedi Agusu Edi Wahanim. Uncountable number of messages about Benedict Ochrieboa. Fantastic evening. Come on, baby. I will be a GNG former student. No, obviously, Abbas, the great man. Keep it up. I'm Celestine, and also the way Abija. Hello.
Hello, Prof. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, Prof.
Yeah, Patron Wanuka Kanye Kwe. Why?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you. Good to have us.
Thank you.
Prof.
Yeah, Kwe.
Now, send you my name.
Me that's it.
Prof, program already serious. Hey, I am going to see you being a cocoa. Master, accountant, only from that. Bye-bye.
Martin, bye-bye. Okay, good evening, Wale. I'm listening to you live in my room, and I'm enjoying it. Keep it up. Greetings to my boss, Alex Nyakon, GRA, Maswa Agege, and yourself. Akwesi Maland from Agege 205 from Dui Abija. Hello.
Hello, Prof.
Yes, I'm Pachawani.
But you need taxi driver.
Imane to say,
Prof. Yamian to know your pronounce.
Brahim, Miss Migusuki, getting sour.
It is a you don't sometimes me you program we say no it's a job for about the Husronko. Because in Sema a week here and I will do Juma. Na a Fred Pavono. I do in some will be ma you can open direct answers, but they are now almost the wada and I'm going to hami because who share who is that question this idea or share say up to now the roadmap biafa football no other say baby and I say answer no but person meka na say because football people know all that serious I don't know about who say no they are ready or not. Into this woman city up kakra, Prof.
Okay, Miss Medasi Power say ye power till almost city up kakra. When did you be at Temoya dear? Good evening, sir. Mercy will stay at Barcelona for upcoming season. I'm Lawrence Hissel doing the listening from what Mercy no. The movement away from Barcelona a very difficult do because Barcelona for no na oya chachano se benyado omukui na chacha man na man be nipa inti edne e man despite the fact that there's a clause a woman obetia move out of the club but still and she shene gusu ho nwurin gram sa ka chese abrante nya ya obeko. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Pachawani.
Pacho Abu Esine. Mbra, on hoye dia.
Nyame adoma.
Nyame nka ho. Papa. Me say ball afa dia ye pa is excellence job. The nyame we pa me job. And wala so ni bia ka say wo team. Na say ye see break players no mon kokra. Sila one o hwomo. Wo nim na see players no break mo ko. Na wa unhwomo mo ska mo di mo ye ya. The start off from mo ba. Until still no ya club owners no ye break papa. It's excellence would have free a cry on bad that back ball one some and now some media phone I must start every time and sana. Also, I am saying about no would have free. Oh, yeah. So, also, my factory more to such a dot 144. Football crap on Kaya, Brown, who got training crowd to say, players need 1 gay. On one day, but drop for the day. Over to a boom. Oh, that ready, am I who should see a papa member? Yaminka on our own tier.
Matibeda say, Ubetia Bazeo 3022165450 30221656. Ubetia ba na ode so submission aba sports night jumedi eso. Yankwe.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Pachoni.
Good evening, Prof.
Yeah, good evening. We be able
to email
Smith is saying.
Oh, Boko so program no.
Okay.
I gonna say, reason bisawo ade big banada money sa senior sports college no. Omo kwa ni team sports na. I'm gonna omo yen friend tell ya adwene bi. Program ni papa. Omo friend no nzo ma adwene bi. Bye.
Okay, Matthew, me that say 030221655 030221656. Ubetimi aba. Now so do I drink the 18 years aba. Hello.
Onitaya di osayi Professor Ike Wallace. Why are you baby? Mwa me na siu. Wale. Why you ama you? Aigo. Prof. I know me channel mangukra. Maybe I'm just fine to say wale.
I know quite a kumi crowd, man, nane crowd, my teba. Mrs. Matega crada. No boy, with my day. I said, come here. What did I craft on a home? My day.
Prof. I tell you that. Why? Well, will be a dear say, who are born up, we are born a battle. And yes, about teacher was how many people are almost 10 fata. I'm all about messages. Some of you be sure some of you day you now the child was putting my own man. No, yes, we are also. While I say, I get to my out to say, Brother Bia, what has been interviewed your Bonabasso. What I say, I know any friends or yes, for generous, and yes, Bia, or back I could try to penny be so later, not a patch on Mamma. I was not be TV, so Bonham Land is what Dia was on the matter. And yes, like Adama was. But me, I go point for social moment. I was on. Probably about dear.
You are Sibia, come on. Germany boga pana mnoka sei.
Oh, Prof, na say. Oh, say. Na na so be kwani dey say so dey. Baby ade wa kwasha so dey. Ubetu kwa so dey. I just kwa sambo ntinja da yire.
Pro bi ani ho.
Pro bi ani ho. Mami tara na do ma hin na ntia bi tram Yakubu so. Prof, nyame kan say and no mammy, I get not so that mammy, Fatu be the far. Come there's maybe 2 any more man.
It's my Fatu be said for any to some Fatu no.
Oh, yes, because spiritual realm, so Prof, first one can 100%. But you're not permanent. Won't you miss because said you, I done try to assume the check any smart I want sample be. King Bammy and some engineer and ya. King my son a bit na, quite near. Now, Prof, I can make any say. Players no more as good. Any as of Fuqua, Ubi Aswalia or so or Cocoto, on the contract some the sign. Because of radio, be better or yet time players you on Madame Master and Yaman. Let's say how to put players and say, Omukai or Mujaya or Mukoba and almost have a patch on. Me, eso, I am Madame for Parmesanasem, but the call has to go fast on, Prof, and yet, such as here. And yakitikitikra na so be coaching bia ko ba kotoko de men ko because kotoko ya rabas yekiwom it is bia my coach bi tugu asuma na ti obi a wa ba omo mo de bi tugu asum na ja so boku kwa aso bo play ya nyakupo timu ya 1911 what you say and you play chapters our bible nti du jana so bi ya kwase a na bla bo nsi wie Into your pay do by Basso, big Jaco, Bubi, a Quasiano, Nabla in ye dance, you can catch it or say, or the coating the Uncle Bacotoca dear, or cry Yano, Yamon Pentenek, and yes, you have Canada. Prof, Nani Trapa. Why are you baby? Oh,
woman, Naminasio. Wale, 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 wale. Why are you?
When I don't mind, you have to see we are. No more Prof.
Matimida say, Antiphobia Yamija, so Evala song. Okay, hello.
Wale, wale.
Maybe to any.
I didn't fire out. I don't know from take me. But I take my bag anymore. My bag owner, Bakoji, no, I'm Wale now, posting in Watanenka.
Mando, Martinenka.
No, yeah, dear.
This is what TV in your channel phone so.
I got a Facebook. Yes, Wale, let me Mamma Basso. I'm in Chia, Ulaket, Ukeku, dear President, Papa, original one.
Program, and greetings for you.
Wale was a
program, and greetings from abroad. A contribution on Komaya Chuchu and Yasha so do I drink the and see what about Chadi and Kamame and some Kodante Mana.
What the best one can tell.
Yes, why? Your greetings from abroad. Why?
Mati. I don't call about no Wale. On say, Papa, come over and ever come. I
can't ask him why. As my Komaya Bohano and you know I would kind. So I'm so when you should know none number be a fin about. Oh, went you, my papa, my uncle. Why? When tea, Papa, no, that woman, and say, I by force of every own, with your show now, contribution be at home, and their back on a fee, interactive come now, boy, my name, Etienne Quadia, my immortal fancy, and command be Brinana catching Yamia Duma, or channels me send your airtime for fra, Messano, I drink, but Ghana for you better chance and opa, I will the ultimate sports money show so. Now, honestly, shall do be Brina Cano, Etienne Samba, or channel command bed, so, and Kobe be our channel revelations a bit pimo, and the guest in the panels, I bet some money should so I can have Ghana Hano, Unya who be that Mr. Kobe Bia. Na fa feeding into Asempa 94.7 FM so na tie ne de ban immortal kwameja kwa champion coach ogrewa and afi Eric Esirubodin so ha and afi so writer afela menyo spirit recovery and afi Bernard Padibutwe omo ne time chiribo amedi dwumedi ebremu Mavis Amano and afi Kobe the Scavenger and afi Ghana for Kojo Mr. Obin Papa Maestro omun nada etechiri bedu sampempen surabu and agent manager Obi Philip Osebuns wono and the latest and the newest and the freshest programs right at Asempa 94.7 FM. Woman nada ne she kutu pameri jumedi by Ramas Fuga fantastic evening and come on baby bia ubi and afin na frane manyane tiese musu uti kama ema nema Etienne Kwena fen so Frank Sharif wo Belgium osu tie jumedi na fi pa kwesi wo corporate finance wona mo hwe sika so kro fi ha nti we se Mexico so also ya de na fi ra kenansa Mickey Charles also tie and afi McBride also o motive director na director AF5 of fire fantastic evening and come on semu na mutie dwumadi and afi so kra no okay Pope omuso eti nti emfancy agree na yenkoda why onya boy for okay me adoma we listen ma ebesi akwenti no achepa de butcher ana ne adwensha wanka eba adwensha birthday no. Happy birthday to you, Adwensha. Happy birthday to you, Adwensha. Happy birthday, Adwensha. We are suko bruta. Ti nyame adoma birthday no. Ebe ko so edi. Ama bia eti ko so kama. E was na